Up here in Shiloh, Tennessee, getting bombarded by horseflies. It's crazy to think just a few 150 years ago or 170 years ago, 1862. People were in here in this field trying to kill each other. Brother versus brother. You look inside the barrel of a cannon. Yeah, now. And here's the cemetery. Never been. It's a pretty good little ride. Walk around, check out some of these cannons. What are they gonna do a reenactment today? I might shoot off some cannons or something. Let's see here. There's the thing you shove the bowling balls, the cannonballs down into the cannon. Makes you wonder how the ground was. I know some don't believe in they should do reenactments and on both sides or whatever, but also, if you forget your past, you're doomed to repeat it. And all the talk, what is this right here? And all the talk of potential this and that going in the country. Something you need to be reminded of, because look back in the history, looking back at the Civil War here in the United States. It was brother versus brother. Literally, some brothers went join one side, others on the other. There's a little walking trail, and there's some kind of post there that nobody sees anymore. Let's go check it out. If there's anything still on it. Might just be a stand. Like, it's just a stand. Still have something on there though. Well, I like it. I like seeing all beaten past stuff. But yeah, we're doomed to repeat it. And just having, and especially nowadays, you get so many people just want to manipulate. You get social media, and there's lots of little spots back here. Well, I didn't check this out last time I was here. We're going on an adventure. My phone over dinging, making good video. And I need to leave it on because to be honest, my parents are coming down too. We're going to check this out. And I'll just drive a little faster. I was saying, we won't do that again. We already see it nowadays. You can see people turn around and, lifelong friends because of a damn Facebook post, and they turn around and now they don't talk to them anymore. This was the U.S. camp of Stone's Battery, Army of Tennessee. Huh. They were just sitting here. Like I said, it probably was, it might have been similar to what we're looking at now. That tree there was here during that time, I bet. Some of these trees were here. That tree over there was here, I bet. It wasn't as amazing. Oh, beautiful. But maybe we'll be be here. Still over here by it. They light that cannon off. If you've never been around a cannon being fired, it's pretty amazing. The cushion on that thing is booming, and just imagine like boom, 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 boom. All them things going off, one after the other, yelling and screaming. We don't need to see that again in this country. We see enough stuff as it is. I know the powers that be want to divide, make sure we stay divided so we don't come together. That's for sure what we need to do. We can have little small differences. That's just being human nature. But we don't need to be using those few differences to kill each other over. You know, some of them, not that. This is McAllister's battery. Let's see what this is. Yeah. You know, there's no point. Why? Why would we? And then the powers that be, Army of Ohio. Some pretty country right there, some valleys and stuff. We need to come together and see that most people are getting manipulated, but there's so many that won't. They won't even try to. Oh, damn you, horsefly! I'm not a snack. I'm not even sweating. I'd leave that in. I'd leave that in there. Yeah, I mean, we don't need that kind. We don't need this in this country. We don't need this in the world, really. But you know, war is profitable because you gotta. You know, bullets are expensive, bombs are expensive. And you make money doing it. It's yeah, they don't. It's sad to think about. You know. There's another infantry sign. I think this is the end of the trail for this one. Oh, this is where people were buried. That's what happens when we go to war. And right there. And I'll take y'all in a little bit to the cemetery. I'll show you what happens when we go to war. When we have a civil war. We don't need it. We don't need it. People need to come together and see. We've been hoodwinked and bamboozled. All them crazy, silly words, but it's the truth. We as a nation, you know. You see people start coming together and start seeing things on the same light, and they're gonna throw some kind of crap in there to help divide. Rambling along. Just don't believe the lies. Don't believe. Follow the money. Follow the truth. Time I post this, it'll be too late, but you can listen back. Time this gets posted, it's going to be after when I do it, but I want to have the 9/11 going live and listen to that. You can go back and listen to it. I'm gonna have it posted, of course, so you can go back and watch it and see all the misinformation, the lies of what's going on, and just it's a powerful knowledge of, you know, how easy it is to manipulate people and how easy it is to get people over. And now you see on Facebook and Twitter and everything, they got them bots and stuff spreading misinformation, and you got regular people just spreading misinformation just to spread it so it would help divide. So it's crazy. It is crazy. This is what happens when brothers versus brothers. You dig trenches and put bodies in.
This was erected in 1917.
Another testament of brother versus brother. Why we do not need to do.
Probably a few hundred in this trench.
How long that is? Yeah.
Stacked like cordwood.
Yeah, there's probably bodies lying everywhere while they dug this big old trench. It's a big trench they dug up. That's what happens, people, when you fighting brother versus brother. So don't let it happen again.
Yeah, politicians.
That's it. I don't believe it. Yeah, take you in the National Cemetery here. Tell you what, it's been an interesting day. Maybe heard some crazy sounds. Got on top of some Mississippian mounds. Got a beautiful over the Mississippi River, wrong river, Tennessee River. Got a couple pictures of it, but all the little tombstones. That's what happens again. Just pushing that thought process. That's what happens when brother versus brother and the powers that be push, you know, all the old men pushing the young. Some fighting a war they didn't want to fight. Some of it was on slavery, some of it was on taxes without representation because of the industry up north to the farming down here. Multiple facets of reasons that it came about, but this is what it comes about. A whole bunch of graves. That's just here. You know, there was many battles across the South. Sherman burned Georgia down, come up through, burning and raping it as he went. Just rough times, you know, and you look back and you know, he's doing that to his own, truly their own people, because at one time we're all under the same ideology, and then some people disagree. A time like how the United States actually got its independence was there's only a small group actually wanted to defect, and a lot of people were okay with being part of England and you know, having Spain have this part, blah blah blah. They were okay with it. But you had a small group that said, no, we're not going to do that, and here we are. This right here is what you get. Brother versus brother. No reason for it. No reason for it. And then all the fat cats and all them will just sit back in their cozy little mansions and their armed guard, and all our sons and grandsons and daughters be out taking the slaughtering. Yeah, it's humbling to see, you know. You've seen the trench graves today and the cemetery. There's another cemetery on the other side. I didn't get no pictures of it or video. Just puts everything in perspective. Just better ways of dealing with stuff than just killing the dog crap out of each other because of a disagreement. You talk everything, talk through disagreements on which side they're on. Funny thing about, for fun facts for the listeners, fun fact to listen, if you didn't know, I had a weird thing of, imagine they're that way, and since the path is here, so they've got to be, so the body's there and there. I don't like walking on graves. I won't walk on a grave. Some of the people that was, you know, at least earlier in the video I seen where they had moved some they moved, some they didn't. But yeah, it's just absolutely, oh my foot, absolutely humbling. Let me get a picture of that one there. We'll stop for y'all can read it too. Oh, if you need to, you can pause it. The ones that are on the Apple or whatever, it's good to check it out on, check the podcast out on Rumble or YouTube or Spotify, and you can watch the video, because this one here for sure, you won't watch the video. And just thought process, them trees right there, that one there for sure, and that one there, he was here when all this was happening. It's seen it all. How amazing and crazy is that? These trees were here when all this death occurred. You know, just a eerie feeling. Eerie feeling. And just some of them are just numbers. Numbers for the bodies. Some actually got names. Sad. A lot of people don't know what happened to their loved ones. Can you imagine? You know, knowing your loved one went to war, but you don't know, you know, right nowadays, you know, you'll be able to find out potentially in a decent amount of time if your loved one passed, you know, there's, before any of that, that's some telegraphs, but all they had, and even then, you know, nobody would know. Pretty neat seeing old cannons as monuments. graves all the way down there. Seeing these old trees and just thinking about, you know, they might have lost branches and limbs, and they get to witness it all. You know, it might be a funny way to think about it. And people putting money down for the fallen soldier. He was a drummer, Henry Burke, 58th Regiment of Ohio Infantry. Yeah, all of them are Confederate and Union, all buried in the same spot. That's what it gets. I hope y'all enjoyed this this podcast today. I hope y'all enjoyed the message. Listen to the end. Please do all the liking and sharing, comments in the bottom, get the algorithm, and just comment and ask questions and stuff, you know. Because it's, you know, here's all the stuff right here, all the trails. There's sites all through here. Burial sites, like Confederate burial sites here. This is where they just dug trenches and piled bodies in there. You know, just sites with blood. There's blood all over these fields. But see, I appreciate y'all listening, especially if we made it this far. Please like and share as always. And till the next one, we'll keep on keeping on, and then peace in the chicken grease, you know. And maybe I can get some more live ones. Show you this gate again. This gate's pretty cool. Sure, I'll get the whole picture. There we go. Yeah. So appreciate y'all. You get a chance to check one of these sites out, you should check it out for sure, because it's worth the remembrance. You know, you're not celebrating the war. I mean, I'm sure there's some that do, but you're not celebrating the war. You're remembering all the lives that are lost, and a reminder of don't let it happen again. Y'all be good.